My name is Tegan Wilson, and today I'll be sharing the story from when I was 8 years old that has shaped me for who I am today. 11 years ago, when I was in 3rd grade, I faced one of the toughest times of my life. I was hospitalized for 2 months with a septic joint in my hip, which was created from a bruise that has set on the joint. From sitting there for too long, it created septic joint. During that time, I had 5 surgeries, one derm, another one to scrape the bone, one for scar tissue, and the one to insert a PICC line into my arm that had led right above my heart due to my body not taking the right medication. The experience was scary and painful, especially because I couldn't see any of my siblings due to my infection rate. The only person I could talk to that was family was my mom, which isn't a bad thing, but sometimes you want other family around you, which meant I felt very isolated. Just after I got out of the hospital, I was attacked by a dog. I ended up back in the hospital for another 2 weeks with 5 broken bones in my left hand. I have the scars to show you. 3 of the fingers had to be pinned. It felt like everything was happening at once, and I wondered if things would ever feel better. I was 8 years old, and this was the toughest time of my life. I'm supposed to be a child that would be playing with dolls or riding bikes. Our family was very active. We rode horses and dirt bikes. We were always on an adventure with friends and family. Looking back, these experiences taught me a lot about resilience and strength. Even though I was scared and lonely, I learned to keep going and not give up. My entire life has felt like this. I've been obese and overweight my entire life. I was picked on for who I was and what race I was. I was in a very racist school when I was growing up. With my medical issues coming to life and the way my life was reacting, it was very hard on my body. It was very hard on my mind. Even though I was scared and lonely, I learned to keep going and never give up. My relationship with my mom grew stronger, and I realized how important family support is. These challenges have become a big part of my identity, reminding me that I can overcome difficult situations and that I'm stronger than I think. January of the following year, my dad passed away. It was very hard. Before I was in the hospital, my dad was my best friend. He showed me a lot in life. He wasn't the best father, but he was there. He died from alcoholism, but what actually took him was an upper esophageal bleed, which is where he bled from the inside out. Me and my older sister found him. It was very hard. I wasn't really able to go over to my dad's house. My mom was my primary care. Due to the infection rate that I had at the time, I could be there to hang out and have a day, but other than that, I was always home. And I felt like my world was ending. I was 8. It's a big life to put in one small little box. When my dad passed away, it was very hard. I emotionally shut down, and I couldn't understand why it happened. Why wouldn't he stop? But from these lessons, it made me realize that he did choose alcohol, but it was because he was fighting his own battles. So since that day on, I've never drank alcohol. I've never smoked weed. I've never done any of that. Addiction runs in DNA, and I believe it runs in mine. So for who I am today, I believe that my life would be so much different if those 3 events did not happen when I was 8. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Tegan Wilson. Have a blessed day.